What if Xbox had its own Spider-Man from the exact same studio years before Marvel ever showed up? Well, it did. It was loud, it was wide, it was brilliant, and Xbox let it slip away. This is the forgotten story of Sunset Overdrive, the game that jumped so Spider-Man could swing. Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to Game Spider, where we dig deep into the hidden truth behind gaming biggest what-ifs. If you are tired of clickbait console wars and boring list videos, you are in the right place. You support the channel by subscribing and turning on your post notification. And with that, let's get into it. Because this is an insane story of how Xbox accidentally gave PlayStation one of its greatest games.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's the ending? Are you serious? Whose idea was that? Yours? Or yours? Oh, bad move, guys. NeoGaf is gonna eat you alive. You know what? I deserve a better ending. I got an idea. Okay, rewind.
Back in 2013, Xbox was on the ropes. The Xbox One reveal, a disaster. TV focus, always online DRM, Fox Kinect. This was everything gamers didn't want. While Xbox was catching L's, Insomniac Games had an idea. They were the legends behind Ratchet and Clank and Resistance. They pitched Sunset Overdrive to Sony, but Sony passed on it. Too weird, too risky. But Xbox was desperate for something new, so they said yes, and they gave Insomniac total freedom. No franchise baggage, no sequel to protect, just go wild. Insomniac delivered exactly that. A punk rock fever dream of chaos, style, and mutant energy drink zombies. It wasn't like Halo, it wasn't like Gears, and maybe that's why it never got the spotlight it deserved. The moment you boot up Sunset Overdrive, it tells you everything you need to know. No realism, no rules, just insane fun and explosive moments. You grind on rails, bounce off cars, and combo parkour tricks in real time. Standing still gets you killed. Movement isn't just how you play, it is the game. Weapons? A teddy bear grenade launcher, a vinyl record shooter, a hairspray bomb, a literal toilet plunger cannon. Every weapon feels like a joke and a genius idea at the same time. The humor? Straight up Deadpool levels of self-awareness, which means breaking of fourth walls. With mocks tutorial, game design, and even you the player. It was fun first, logic last. And that energy made it one of the most original Xbox exclusive ever made. But here's the problem. Sunset Overdrive came out when Xbox fans were looking for a comeback, not cartoonish acid trip. They wanted gritty, they wanted serious. Instead, they got neon chaos and fourth wall jokes. Xbox's main crowd, built on Halo, Gears, and Forza. Sunset Overdrive didn't fit. And then came the biggest L, the marketing. No big trailer, no bold campaign, no YouTube or Twitch beats. Xbox didn't know how to sell it, and the game quietly faded into cult classic status instead of going mainstream.
There she blows! Harpoon your enemies, and then attract other OD addicts with a pool of overtime!
Here's where the story flips. In 2019, Sony bought Insomniac for $229 million, and Insomniac used everything they learned from Sunset Overdrive to make Marvel's Spider-Man. That smooth parkour, that smooth combat system, those gadgets and mid-air attacks, all built on Sunset Overdrive engine. Even Peter Parker's sarcastic quips, straight from the Sunset label. Spider-Man didn't just succeed from Marvel, it succeeded because Sunset Overdrive was the perfect prototype. Xbox had it first and let it go.
Hey, everybody.
Xbox could have had a franchise that stood out of shooters, a mascot that screamed creative, a true competitor to Spider-Man, but instead, They underpromoted it, misunderstood it, and let it vanish. They didn't push for a sequel, they didn't fight to keep Insomniac. And now, the same energy that would have defined Xbox is now one of PlayStation's biggest wins. Sunset Overdrive could have changed the narratives. Instead, it became a missed opportunity. But there's still one twist left. Xbox still owns the Sunset Overdrive IP. Insomniac made PlayStation only now, but the spark of creative madness is still buried in Xbox vault. Imagine a Sunset Overdrive 2 with today's tech with proper support. With everything it deserves the first time, the game was never the problem. It was ahead of its time, and if Xbox ever brings it back, it could rewrite history. Sunset Overdrive was wild, it was loud, it was messy, and that's why it mattered. Xbox didn't need another shooter, it needed this. A burst of color, chaos, and creative freedom. But the tragedy, it let that opportunity fade. But the legacy still lives on in Spider-Man, in the fans who never forgot it, and maybe in the sequel that still has a chance to happen. Once again, I'm Jaeson and this is Game Spider. If you want more deep dives like this one, then hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss out the next one. Now tell me in the comments, do you think Xbox should have bring back Sunset Overdrive? With that being said, I'll see you next time, and as always, keep gaming.